So, just a follow up from this whole Desantis, Greg Abbott sent. You got a whole bunch of people from the left, libs, Democrats saying that what DeSantis and Greg Abbott did is trafficking, is kidnapping. You also had some jackass in my comment section talking about what DeSantis did. Joe Biden never did any of that. Even though there's a lot of stories that Joe Biden sent out immigrants to states like Florida, states like New York, states like California, but you got people who are delusional who don't want to accept the fact that the guy that they like. Here's the thing. I'm not voting for DeSantis. I don't even live in Florida. And you got some people out here who are completely just blindsided throughout this whole deal with Greg Abbott and DeSantis. They think that they're just sending people just anywhere they please. Which they know if they did that, they will be liable for certain things that might happen. And being a politician, if you did something that stupid, you'll be facing jail time. So a lot of news came out of this. You got Dems, then you got some immigrants who are here illegally saying that they are suing DeSantis and Abbott with a class action lawsuit. Here's the thing. Can a person who's okay? So let me ask y'all this: Can a person who is illegally here sue somebody? That's my question. They know they illegally crossed the border, but then they want to sue a sitting governor. Is that even possible? And just let me know in the comments below. So now after this freaking whole deal came out, you got a lot of people, a lot of Democrats calling out saying wanted to sue DeSantis, saying like, see, this is proof that DeSantis is a POS. This is proof that DeSantis needs to be taken out of office, and we need to get that one Democrat lady to one for Florida governor. And here's the thing: DeSantis pulled out some receipts. He pulled out a consent form for these immigrants to sign, saying like, "Yo, we're gonna send y'all off to sanctuary states that say they will provide housing, they will provide jobs, all that stuff." There's consent form for like that, both in English and in Spanish. So when people online say like, "See, there's no consent form in English," because DeSantis, first of all, I'm pretty sure DeSantis speaks Spanish. So why would, if he know some of these people are here traveling for a better life, why would he not give them a consent form in Spanish? Make it make sense, people. So let me guys read y'all this article from this is from Fox News. Then I'm gonna show y'all the consent form. DeSantis office hits back at the class action lawsuit for migrants. Reveals consent form they allegedly signed. Again, this is allegedly. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Okay, let me just spit that. The office of Florida Governor Ron DeSantis on Tuesday slammed a class action lawsuit filed by illegal immigrants flown to Martha's Vineyard last week. Again, which is in a sanctuary state, and you saw how fast they those people that say they care about these people, they sent them back to Texas and Florida. You will see how hypocritical they are. They don't actually want immigrants in they states, in they cities. It's just a freaking talking point, because they know if they don't say something that goes with the mob, they might get canceled, they might get fired from their job. They might have some people in front of their house protesting, call them Nazis, bigots, racists, xenophobes, and all that other bullshit. So let me go and keep on going. Saying the journey was done on a voluntary basis. The lawsuit filed in the District of Massachusetts alleges that DeSantis and the others designed and executed a premeditated, fraudulent, and illegal scheme centered on exploiting this vulnerability for the sole purpose of advancing their own personal, financial, and political interests. In a statement provided to Fox News, Governor DeSantis spokeswoman Taryn Fenske, hold on, I'm saying that right, slammed the class action lawsuit as political theater perpetrated by opportunistic activists at the expense of illegal immigrants, which I would agree. if these activists spent even a fraction of this time and effort at the border, which you already know they don't, because they broke as hell. Perhaps, and they don't actually care. They just talking. They just freaking Twitter. They just Twitter fingers. They social media fingers. Perhaps some accountability will be brought to the Biden administration's reckless border policies that entice illegal immigrants to make dangerous and often lethal journeys through Central America and put their lives in the hands of cartels and coyotes. Fonske said. Which again. And you got these same people that claim they're smart. And these same people claim that when Trump back then said, oh, you got these coyotes out here smuggling kids, they actually thought that Trump was talking about an actual coyote, an actual animal, when he was talking about drug smugglers. People, smugglers who was taking kids from the border, probably putting them in actual kidnapping rings or trafficking rings. And you got some people talk about, see, we all knew Trump was stupid, which the miraculous government spending, yeah, it was dumb as hell. But you had some Democrats who do not, or some liberals who do not know what coyote means when it comes to the Mexican border, and they actually thought that they took a W with that. But them not knowing what a coyote is when it comes to the Mexican border, the smuggling and all that stuff, it just goes to show how completely, out of touch, out of tune, completely illiterate they are. But okay, so here's the consent form, and now I'm about to show y'all the consent form from social media. This is from that's the English version, and then that's the Spanish version. I blank agreed to be transported by this benefactor or its designated representatives to locations outside of Texas to locations in sanctuary states. I agreed to hold the benefactor or its designated representatives harmless of all liability arising out of or in any way relating to any injuries and damages that may occur during the agreed transport to locations outside of Texas until the final destination of Massachusetts. The benefactor and designated officials represent that they are not providing transportation made in furtherance, turrentance, I don't know, I can barely see that, of any unlawful entry into the United States. And he have right here some guy, some person, some immigrant signing the form and then signing the date of what it is, and they got it here in Spanish. So when you had some people out here. So let me go ahead and let me keep going. The class action lawsuit alleges that the migrants were told that they were going to Boston or Washington, which was completely false, and were induced with perks such as a $10 McDonald's gift certificates. Quote, no human being should be used as a political bond, said Ivan Espinoza Magagor. Hold on, I'm saying that right? Executive of Lawyers of Civil Rights, which is seeking class action statutes in the lawsuit filed on behalf of several migrants who were abroad last week's flights and Alianza Americas, a network of advocacy groups. So, right here, right there, you have a consent form because people really just think that Desantis. I'm pretty sure he was a former lawyer, and Abbott. He's chicken shit as well. But I know but I'm pretty sure they're not dumb enough to just say, "Hey, come on board. We gonna send you here," like Joe Biden did, because Joe Biden never provided a consent form to the illegal immigrants that he sent out to New York, California, and Florida. I ain't see no consent form when it came to them. They just took it because they just took the word because it was the president of the United States. So you have right here like I showed y'all, there was a consent form right here. Some people signed it. People who didn't, they were probably left at the freaking southern border. And now you got and with the DeSantis pulling this out, people you got people out here that's saying like what the DeSantis did was here's a commentator right here. Like, oh man, DeSantis, you have to be a special kind of dumb to think that if you lie or have people do it for you, that a consent form is regarded as still valid. The consent form was in both English and Spanish, so yes, it's valid. Again, these people do not know how it works. You know, you got people like this that are on social media. Here's another one. Brilliant genius Ron DeSantis, upon receiving a lawsuit alleging he did not provide translation of alleged consent form, decides to release an English consent form to. I don't know what the hell else this person try to go on about, but yeah, here's the consent form. Okay, someone tell Ron DeSantis that making someone sign a consent form under false pretenses is fraud. Can someone tell him that, you know, the form was in Spanish and he did send him they sent some these immigrants to sanctuary cities like they did, because these sanctuary cities did say if they was running the border, they would provide housing, they would provide jobs. But then as soon as the immigrants went over there to Martha's Vineyard, they immediately called the freaking National Guard and sent their asses somewhere else. So again, just exposing they hypocrisy when it comes to immigration. They will say anything they please when it's not their problem. That's what it is. That's what the hypocrisy is. The hypocrisy comes forth. They will say anything or anything that goes against the right way, because they don't really have to deal with it. But when it push comes to shove, and they do deal with it, like, you know, what happened with the whole summer of love thing, they turn their faces around hella quick. They ain't want anything to do with it. They are calling for no more violence, no more burning buildings until, you know, these protesters went into their neighborhood, some of the opportunists, and start straight burn down cars, burn down their houses, breaking and entering, stealing from their stuff. Again, they just exposing their own hypocrisy. Their own hypocrisy. They've been showing it for a long time now, but a lot of people are so damn delusional to even see it, or they got so much biasness in their head, like they don't want to, you know, think outside the tank. So he showed the consent form, and people really think that, you know, they know more in the court of law, in the court, because if they bring it forth in the court, say, like, you know, bring forth the immigrants who did sign it, best believe, like, you know, they're not gonna, you know, people who filed the class action lawsuit is not gonna win this case. And for the migrants, which I'm pretty sure are just pawns who got paid to say this, if they do come forth with this, there will be something to be like, okay, so you wanna sue the guy, but, you know, you're not here legally, you're here illegally. Again, I don't know how the hell that's gonna bow in the freaking court of law, because you're here illegally. You crossed the border illegally. You're not here under legitimate documents. So I don't know how the hell that's gonna work. But guys, let me know what y'all think about it in the comments below. If you guys like what I'm saying, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, hit the notification bell. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace. Also, make sure you join me on my Discord. You know, the links are in the description below. You guys want to have a conversation, want to talk. You guys want to promote your own videos. You want to talk about gaming, movies, and TV shows, or politics. You know, just, you know, hit that link in the description box below, and let's have a chat. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch. I'll be on my Twitch sometimes, displaying games, to be chilling. Some new games coming out this year that I want to play, especially when it comes to, like, you know, Resident Evil games. And, you know, just make sure you subscribe there, you follow me there, and let's have some fun. Also, make sure that you do like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, because, you know, the YouTube algorithm is hurting everybody at this point, and they do not like seeing small guys like myself grow. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, because your man try to get paid here, people. It don't take nothing but a second.